think a BBL will stop her from keeping up with
I
you?
just think the more look, I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but I feel like I'm getting backed into a corner like I'm hating. I just said,
I'm just asking questions.
I prefer a lady who is a bit more trim.
I'm
That's
trying
all
to
I'm
get.
saying.
I'm trying to get understanding.
I'm just saying I prefer a lady.
So you're
that's
not
a bit
about
more
the
trim.
BBWs.
It's not my thing. No. BBW.
Big beautiful woman.
Okay, I don't think I've ever.
That's a BBW.
Look, there are big beautiful women. I'm not saying there are not.
Yeah, you don't want no BBW.
But my choice for somebody I'd like to spend my life with looks like my wife.
Oh yeah.
So worked out good for me.
I don't mind a BBW.
No, I never
was. Is she cute? Cute BBW?
Nah, there's no amount of cute that can. Not for me,
I
but again, like I'm not trying
to. Shay,
I'm not trying to hate on anybody.
Uh-huh.
Look, here's the thing. You know what?
Now, y'all listeners, my wife is the totally opposite of a BBW. So
all women are beautiful.
I guess what that tell you.
All women are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Some are more beautiful than others.
Nah, the baby ugly.
That's true.
The baby ugly, Shay.
Yeah, there's a point when
hey, I think we need to get back to body shaming.
You know what?
Remember back in the day, they'll tell you if you
for sure
you need to tighten up. Now I think it's a way to do it tactfully, and I think
there's a measure of, are you just trying to be vain or are you trying to be healthy? Some people carry a little bit more weight than other people.
If you 5'4" and 250 pounds, ain't healthy
about that. No. There comes a time when we got to call
a spade a spade.
Call a spade a spade. I wouldn't necessarily use that terminology, but I'll back it up when you like. I'm not going to initiate it.
Like, look, we got to hold each other accountable. I think
for the record, Shane the Brain does not condone the calling of anyone a spade or anything similar to that.
Now, I'm not talking public shaming and that. I'm talking like the people closest to you should hold you accountable.
People in your life,
like
should
if
be
I love
hey,
you,
man,
I should tell you, man.
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about you, bro.
I'm worried about you.
I want you here.
Yeah.
Like, do we need to go to the gym? Like, what we need to do? We need to tighten up.
Absolutely. That echo chamber of, well, we're all big, so it don't matter if you're big. There's nothing wrong with being big, but it's not as healthy. And it comes to a point where, Ralphie May, whoa.
Heart attack or what?
I can't remember obesity related.
Patrice O'Neal,
diabetes related to his weight.
Related to weight, yeah.
He knew it. He said, I just can't stop eating.
Oh.
And it's wild when you listen to Patrice O'Neal's comedy and how just quick and sharp. He was always right there. He made you think he was asleep up there. And he had that kind of slow start out to his delivery. And then you realize he's been listening to everything you said for the last 10 minutes. And he put it together like an Eminem battle rap and just hit you with it and just said it in a, man, for the record, them shoes ain't even the same color. Whatever, he just had a way of doing it. It's kind of slow, he let you have it piece by piece. He was that smart, but he wasn't smart enough to take care of his own body.
Yeah,
enough to be. You know what I'm saying?
Smart was he?
Well, but or maybe
geniuses come.
Everybody's dumb in something and smart in something. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their faults in.
Yeah. I'm not one to throw stones. My house is made out of glass.
Yep.
And yeah. So, I don't know. And for me personally, what I personally believe is, but in my opinion, carrying less weight makes me feel better. I have more energy.
I've been trying to lose weight, Shane.
And you're nowhere near obese. You're nowhere near obese. But the less I weigh, the better I feel.
Yeah, true that.
And there was an old, ad slogan, I guess, that said nothing tastes as good as thin feels.
Oh.
I feel like that.
Nothing
tastes as good as thin feels. Because I want to be active and energetic.
Right.
And so I try to control what I eat. I don't always do a good job. I got a bad chocolate addiction, man. I got a bad chocolate addiction. That's my nemesis. Mr. Producer, don't start bringing chocolate in here, man. For real, please don't, man.
Dark chocolate, milk chocolate.
Give me dark chocolate if you can. I'll take the darkest. I like that 75%, 80%. I've had that 90% Ghirardelli's or whatever. It's pretty bitter, but.
Wow. Shane's addicted to the chocolate.
Dude, I love chocolate. Yeah. Yeah. chocolate took over where tequila left off. Mr. Producer showing me a blank screen on his phone, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say intro. I'm almost guessing.
It was a blank screen. It was, or the writing was too light to see.
It had to be scrolled or something. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't.
My old eyes, you can't ever tell.
I didn't see nothing, Shane. So
on the other side of the intro,
I'm in agreement with you.
Remind me to tell you a story about dark chocolate.
You're supposed to tell me a story about that hallway or that room or something up there. You told me to remind you of.
Oh, let's don't do that one on the air.
Oh, that's an off air. Okay, I didn't catch that bit. I didn't know.
See, now it's on the air that there's a subject that I'd mentioned to you that I don't want to talk about on the air.
I didn't know that was meant to be off air. It just brought it to my memory.
Now it's on air, but it's not on air. So
we'll leave the guests in suspense on that one then, I guess.
Coming to you now from that 86 Kids studio, deep in the heart of underground Huntsville, Alabama, here with my co-host, Q the Messenger, our illustrious producer, Kevin the Boss Man Richardson. Hey. And they call me Shane the Brain, and this is Vendor Chronicles. Let's go. Yay.
Let's go. Come on, man.
Mr. Producer, I'm going to make a request.
Stop messing with us.
Moving forward in the intro, when we're going to say your name, give us the echo on your name. All right? Give us the echo on your name. So
he could be like the guy behind the curtain, like the like.
Yeah. Like the Wizard of Oz kind of, you know, something like, or it can be something different, but I want a sound effect on your name. I've been thinking about that for a while, and I rarely make a request, but I'm going to make that one. Do whatever you want with the rest of it, but give us something on your name. That'll be fun. Yeah, you come up with the effect. It needs to be grand. Grind. It must be grind. This mic is different. I've got to get used to it.
The Grand Central Station.
I feel like it picks up a little bit more crisply.
You like that? You prefer that mic?
I don't know.
From
how are my
just
peas?
What you can hear, how you sound?
My peas are always my nemesis. How are my peas? Are they popping?
Your peas ain't popping.
They don't sound too bad.
Your peas ain't popping, Shane.
So when I was growing up, my mother always baked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a young lad, had an older sister and a younger sister, and my mother was baking something in the kitchen, and I'd come in to see what she was doing, and she had some unsweetened chocolate. Baker's chocolate. It has no sugar in it whatsoever.
Correct.
I don't know if you've ever tasted that before, but it's horrendous. And it's dry in your mouth. It's like eating cinnamon in a chocolate bar form as far as what it does in your mouth. You know,
maybe a little stale, been around a while. Like,
so my mother said, yeah, you can taste it, but it's going to be gross, right? So take a tiny little bit. I took a tiny little bit. It made my mouth drop. Ooh, it's nasty, right? So my mom goes to the bathroom or whatever. She leaves the kitchen, and my little sister came in, and her name is Shemay. And I said, hey, Shemay, check this out. Mom's got this chocolate here, and she said it was just left over, and you can have as much of it as you want to. I already had a big piece. She said, really? There was some cut pieces there. She said, really? I can have any? I said, yeah. She said, you can have it. And she picked the biggest piece of that unsweetened chocolate there was on the counter, and she popped the whole thing in her mouth and started chewing it like crazy. And
set her up.
It made her mouth drop so bad she couldn't spit it out.
Oh, my goodness.
And my mother came back in the room, and her cheeks were bulging, and she was... You know, she was okay, but she was not enjoying the experience.
You set Shemay up.
I hauled ass. That's what I did.
You got out of there.
I hauled ass. But it came around, you know, obviously once she got to where she could talk, Shane told me I could have as much as I wanted to. And I got her, yep.
Oh, I got you, sister.
Yep.
Dang.
That was one of the rare times that my mother thought it was funnier than she could do anything about it.
Wow.
Apparently she laughed her ass off.
Even
my little sister was not amused.
Found it funny.
My little sister and I have always had a weird relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
How close are y'all?
Not very.
She's way younger?
No,
I mean, in the age, like, say she's 10, she's 6, that's a big difference.
She's
okay, only
2 years younger than me.
2 years ain't that bad,
Yeah. She's good people. She's real good people.
Mm-hmm,
She's got a good job up in Washington. She pushes paper around.
Money, money, money.
She thinks what's his name, Fauci?
Fauci.
She thinks he walks right straight on top of the water.
Really?
His cuffs don't even get wet when he walks on the water. He's that good.
Damn, the Fauci.
She has a right to her opinion. She's a highly educated woman. Highly educated.
Sometimes those can be the stupidest people.
Nah, and she's got common sense too. But I mean, we all, you know, look, I know this dude that believes in flat earth. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever tell about people.
Can't ever tell about people, yeah. I
mean, we all hold some belief that somebody else thinks might be silly. You know what I'm saying? I know I certainly do.
Uh-oh.
Saved it.
Got it.
Saved it. I do not want, So I forgot where I was going. Anyways, we're not necessarily close, but there's not beef really.
When last time you talked to her?
It's been a couple months.
Okay.
Daniel's going up to see her here pretty soon, I think.
You say she's in Virginia? Where you say she's at?
Maryland.
Yeah.
She's just outside of DC.
All that outside DC. Okay.
When she goes to work, she goes into DC.
Baltimore, Maryland.
I think she works from home like 2 or 3 days a week, and then goes in the rest of the time. I don't know how. I don't know exactly. It changes.
Yeah. Okay.
But she didn't miss any paychecks during COVID.
So Daniel's going there specifically to see her, or he got something else to go on? Okay,
he's gonna go hang out.
Go see his auntie.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
She'll give him the tour around Washington D.C. I guess.
Has he ever been?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think
so. He's just taking a little trip for himself, and then get to see auntie at the same time.
And he'll probably take a train into New York City. If he doesn't, I'm gonna, be disappointed.
Right.
If I was in D.C., I most certainly would. So, yeah, it'll be a good trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Daniel, man.
Yeah, Daniel's doing good.
We still need to get him down here on the podcast.
I've been thinking about it.
I'm proud of old Daniel.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I like Daniel.
He's doing well.
Man.
And he's keeping his mind open,
That's good.
I'm going to go to D.C. and see what I see.
Yeah, man. Shout out Daniel.
So, shout out Daniel Knox.
Shout out sons, man, that's not locked up.
Shout out sons that are not locked up.
Or in trouble.
He listens to this podcast.
God damn. I got a son right here sitting here.
That's true.
Grown-ass man.
Mr. Q.
I'm glad he's not locked up.
How do we separate? If I'm going to talk to one if I'm going to address the other one, how should I separate? How would you like to be addressed?
I'm not bailing them out.
But this is Q to me. And I don't want to call you Q Junior, man. That's disrespectful as hell. I don't want to do that
because he's not Junior.
No. And you could whoop my ass.
Nah, he couldn't.
Dude,
he probably could. I touched his bicep today. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't want to fight you.
Look,
son.
it might. We might.
I wouldn't want to shoot you either, but I don't want to fight you.
Yeah, we might fight it to a draw, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to fight you. Look, son, you better sit your ass down.
I'm gonna have to be.
I don't want to shoot you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't be doing that. What's that Johnny Cash song? A Boy Named Sue?
Hey, yes, I heard.
You remember that song?
Yeah.
And at the end, he finds his father in a bar, and they fight it out. He says, he pulled his gun, and I pulled mine first. And he goes into the whole sad story. You know who wrote that song?
Why the fuck you named me Sue, man? A boy named Sue.
You know who wrote that song? Shel Silverstein.
Okay.
That name doesn't ring a bell, does it?
Nope.
Shel Silverstein is
I was gonna roll with it because I knew you was about to tell me.
He's one of my favorite poets. It's different kind of poetry. It's designed for kids. Supposedly, it's children's books. But if you read it as an adult, you get something from it. You're like, oh, okay, I see where a kid might thought that was something. But as an adult, I'm like, it's kind of.
You understand the context and nuances of it. Maybe
you do, as an adult, and it's very thought provoking.
Yeah.
It's almost like the questions that you might ask of the world from a child's perspective. I don't know. He was also a longtime columnist at Playboy magazine. I can't remember what his column was about. I read a few of them, and they're available online, but people don't know that about him. But he did a bunch of different stuff. But he wrote Johnny Cash's song, A Boy Named Sue, which is pretty damn cool.
A Boy Named Sue.
Yeah.
Shout out Johnny Cash.
Shout out Johnny Cash. Class act. What a cool dude.
I wonder how many kids Johnny Cash had.
I think he had 3.
3?
I think.
3 legitimate. I wonder how illegitimate kids he had.
I don't know because he got through his wild stuff pretty quick. When him and June Cash got together, she wasn't June Cash then. She was June whatever. Somebody else. She was married to another country artist. June Carter.
Oh,
I think Carter was her family name. But she was already married to somebody else. Oh, yeah, they were both cheating. Johnny Cash was married to somebody else, too. When him and June were, they would hook up on tour or whatever. Next thing you know, they're singing a bunch of duets together, and everybody's like, well, they sing good together. They must have been practicing. Their timing is dead on.
They up there with one mic, too.
So, yeah. They were definitely one mic.
You got your mic, and I got my mic.
There's a lot of that going on,
we get pretty close.
So, but anyways, apparently they were, soulmates or whatever, because once they got together, she went on tour with him, in the later years. They always went on tour together.
Shit,
yep. That's why I cut mine.
Damn. Went down the wrong pipe because I spoke as I was taking a sip.
Shout out Shel Silverstein, too. Got to give him the shout out.
The back of my throat.
I'm a big fan.
My throat.
My throat. My throat hurts.
My throat. My throat. You got to take the R out of it. It's a throat.
That's a country thing. My throat hurts.
My throats.
My throat hurts. My throats.
My throats. Oh, man.
He got his throat cut.
He got his throat cut.
He spent all the money and smoked all the drugs.
You know what a razor buck 50 is? In prison, they give you that razor buck 50.
Razor buck 50, no.
That means like ear to ear. That's like the degrees from ear to ear.
150
on average,
degrees.
150 degrees.
Really?
So give you a razor buck 50.
A razor buck 50, okay.
A razor buck 50.
Well.
Ear to ear, Shane. Don't get no razor buck 50 on your throat.
No. Pay attention.
Pay attention. Man.
What's new this week, man? It's Thanksgiving week.
It is Thanksgiving week.
What y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
We're supposed to be going over my wife's sister's house tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the plan. They wanted me to fry a turkey. I told them no.
That's right. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, right?
I was like, I'm not frying. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Look, man, I don't know what happened, but I told you we had some of Jessica's family over. Turns out the whole family came over for a Thanksgiving dinner before Joel and Megan and them flew out.
Oh, okay.
Before they left out.
Okay. So y'all did Thanksgiving early?
Yeah, we're done. I'm good.
A month early?
Yep.
That's been about a month, ain't it?
Rock and roll. I got a show Friday.
Okay.
I'll be doing the Tinseltail on Friday. And then next weekend
I think I'm doing it Saturday or Friday.
Okay.
What day am I supposed to be out? It's either Friday or Saturday.
They're Friday. Apparently, I think that's when they're going to light the trees officially for the first time. I'm not real sure. But, yeah, they want loading to start at 11 o'clock, and it's first come, first serve on the sites. So,
so no layout.
Nope.
Just
they got a layout, but there's no
get in where you fit it. Ain't no assign.
When you get there, somebody will tell you where to park.
Okay.
So I'm hoping, as a longtime member of the DHI family, that I can get there early enough to say, "Hey, I'd like to be right over here if you don't mind."
We starting to kind of, I guess, get back in their graces. I don't know.
I've never had a problem, but I've always dealt with one person, and she's kind of used to my, eccentricities.
I think I'm at that stage in business now, Shane, where I don't care if I burn a bridge. I don't know if that's the right word. Like,
depends on the bridge for me.
I'm not fit to take shit just to do a show.
Depends on the bridge and the amount of shit.
Yeah.
Depends on the bridge and the amount of shit. That's for sure.
Like you can.
Because I'm not going to cut my nose off to spite my face, as it were. I'm not going to shoot myself in the pinky toe.
I'm a man, Shane. I'm a man. He's a man.
What does it mean to be a man?
Like, you ain't fit to. I only want to use the word disrespect me just because you know I need this show. You get what I'm saying? I think some
you certainly have to have limits.
Yeah, I got
you gotta have limits.
You gonna respect me at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how much money I can make at a show. You can't buy.
I agree with you. That's one of the things we have to deal with here. But
to let you disrespect me,
I've dealt with maybe a different level of disrespect. Being the guy on the other side of a McDonald's for as long as I was, and other fast food restaurants. I've been spit on, literally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had all kinds of stuff thrown at me.
I've gone to jail, Shane.
Oh, sure, I was too. Yeah, I was too. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, fuck it.
But just the point being,
I hope we got bail money.
What you call disrespect and what I call disrespect,
they might be two different things.
I think we have a different,
different tolerance of disrespect.
Different level, or like some things I don't even register because. Not you, but just a general person out there, I really could give two shakes of a lamb's tail what you think about me.
Oh, yeah, correct.
Your opinion of me is so irrelevant to me that if you're intentionally disrespectful to me, it doesn't even almost register that you were, because I really, truly don't give a fuck. Like you can say, I don't give a fuck. You can't say, all right, this is not a real statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna talk to me like that, man, because I don't give a fuck. Because if you really didn't give a fuck, you'd have said it quiet. I don't give a fuck. And you'd have walked away, right? But by you being all loud.
Or you just would have walked away.
Or you would have just walked away.
He said that. Like,
the more demonstrative that you are, the more you're telling me how much you do give a fuck.
I can't even pronounce the word.
Demonstrative.
Demonstrative.
That's a fun one, isn't it? I like that one. Demonstrative.
The more demonstrative you are?
then the more fuck I know you do give.
Demonstrative.
And if you really didn't, you'd have been chill about it. You know, when you see those videos of somebody messing with an MMA guy out in public,
Oh, man.
like it takes so much before the MMA guy, like he brushes it off for the first 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is.
You talk about
He
like
takes-
putting foot to ass though. Like I ain't trying to put foot to nobody ass, but
Okay.
I ain't feel that you just treat me any type of way or
I hear you. You got to have a standard.
Yeah, I got a standard.
Yeah,
I don't know if I done got too high on the horse, as they would say, you know, as the older I get, you know, but I got some pretty high standards.
I guess the older I get, the more I'm just focused on what's the easiest way to get back to that place of peace.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds real hippy dippy or whatever. But you know, how can I look? I had a peaceful morning this morning, and then I came out and dealt with whatever I dealt with, and now I'm not in a peaceful place. Like, how can I get back to that?
Mm-hmm,
Whatever I need to do to navigate that. And if you're not somebody that I know or really care about, then fuck your opinion. You know, move right on. You know. Remember last episode we talked about I threw a bird today, and you laughed your ass off because I'd thrown a bird that very day.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even really mad. That was just like an automatic bird. It wasn't even it
came natural.
Just like if you had like a switch that you flipped and a bird just kind of flipped out. You know, that happened if somebody got too close or whatever, it just automatically flipped out.
Birds come natural to me.
I wasn't even mad at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Really, you don't got to be mad at the bird. Sometimes it makes you happy. Really,
you honked at me.
Did that bird make you happy? Like really, the bird make you feel better. Like and like you know, you get a little chuckle out of it. Hey,
and so that's a good point though. Sometimes you get a little laugh out of it.
And
it calms you down about it, you know. And hopefully they got a little laugh about it, you know.
Like that over just flipped me off.
You ever see the video on the golf course? It's like one dude on one tee and another guy's on the next tee, and the guy on the back tee says, "Hey, what's your name?" And the guy right there goes, "Jason." He goes, "Fuck you, Jason." The guy goes, "Hey, what's your name?" The other guy says, "Bill." He said, "Fuck you, Bill." And they were both doing it. Yeah. You know?
Fuck you too.
From Coming to America.
Hey, fuck you too.
And he was happy about it. I think that's the most F-bombs we've thrown in
a show. Hey,
I don't know. I guess, you know, everything is relative. We talked about that recently.
Viewer discretion advised.
Viewer discretion. And don't forget, we are fictional characters.
We are, y'all.
Playing a role.
We just making this shit up as we go.
In real life, we use the F-bomb just exactly the same amount, but that's coincidental.
That is exactly true.
Completely coincidental.
Man. Oh. What's next, bro?
Man, you know what? I'm looking forward to this holiday season.
Yeah.
I got a few more weeks of...
As far as jobs go or just family time?
Family time. This is going to be the first time in my adult life ever that during the holidays I've had no obligations.
Amazing.
It's never been the case before around Christmas. Had to negotiate.
Even when you had a corporate job?
Especially when I had a corporate job. Because I was in operations. You know, I was in operations.
Yeah, operations.
And up until this
salary,
year,
you work.
Yeah. And if you're the one that's supposed to be the leader, you can't be taking every holiday. You know, you take less holidays off than anybody else does because you can't be, you know, you can't even have somebody calling them up and saying, "Hey, he's taking off, you know, he's using his power and unduly or whatever." So, you know, it is what it is. You didn't do holidays, but then, you know, you found other times to, you know, it worked out. Like I'm not boo-hooing. It was great, you know, it is what it is, but I've never had time around the holidays.
Wow.
And so when Daniel and Rebecca were growing up, I never had much interest in doing much around the holidays. And I'm going to try and change that with Madeline. Like, I'm not fixing to tell her Santa Claus is real or whatever. We're not going to get stupid. But we're going to have a Christmas tree. We've already got some garden and some lights up in the house. And, hey, anybody that tells your kids that Santa is real, I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying you make different choices than me. It is what it is.
Yeah, I gave the okay to do a Christmas tree this year because we haven't done one in a couple of years because I just fuck with Christmas. But I'm thinking I'm starting to get a little bit ease up on it though.
Yeah.
Then I got younger kids. You know, I think I want them to have that experience.
You know what,
man? Ezra, you know, like with Lonnie and him, they know Santa wasn't real. Like,
sure.
Whatever, you know.
And Enzo and Ezra are going to know he's not real either, but it's still fun to pretend. You know, that's the way I look at it. Everything doesn't have to be the cause. I know the bullshit behind Christmas. I know Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus as we know him today. I know the pagan traditions. I know about the hanging of the green. I know about all that stuff. And you know what? Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. We're just going to have fun with it.
And I don't care.
And we're going to open presents, and I'm going to give Madeline one day a year where she can holler and scream and go, oh my goodness. Right now it's easy. You spend $150 on Amazon, and old Joel has stepped up. Shout out, Joel. Thanks, man. Rock and roll brother-in-law. Apparently I've got a new, I guess I can say it on air. Madeline's not going to be hearing this, right? Yeah. Apparently he bought her a trampoline for inside the house. And apparently it's a pretty involved, apparently you guys are getting Madeline's slide and climbing thing.
Oh, I don't want it.
Dude, that's above my pay grade. If I'm asked to deliver, I'm going to successfully deliver. If I got to leave that bitch on your porch.
I dropped it off. That's all that matters. So this already been discussed.
I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm pretty sure it's a done deal. Yeah,
I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I already got that. Still got that big ass castle in my living room.
That was a cool castle.
That was a cool castle, but it's still sitting in the middle of my living room.
I'd be willing to talk about making that a trade if you wanted to make sure that got out of your house. We could tell the ladies. I don't
want to trade nothing. I just want to get rid of shit.
No, you're getting this jungle gym. I'm just telling you now.
I walk through the house and it's like, every damn step, I'm stepping on something.
This one is going to be stepping over something. But it's a solid made. Like Enzo and Ezra will both still love it. Madeline still plays on it now. But it's time for something new for her, and she's got it. So
I don't want it, Shay.
I'm just telling you, man.
I'm trying to get rid of stuff.
I want to be your bro and help you out. I might help you take something else off of your hands if you need me to, but I think I'm pretty well tied in on that.
So Jessica and Cynthia already discussed this transaction.
My understanding is it's a done deal. Yep. They will have fun with it. That's all I'm saying. You could put it out on that back patio just when one of them falls off, they won't crack their head. But
we ain't worried about them. Worried about me.
Can't help you, man.
Man.
Wish I could.
Damn. Damn, Shane.
I'm going to get a text in the middle of the night. He got up out the bed. He's climbing on this thing. He's been sliding down the damn slide. Come on.
Yep. Oh, man. Kids are funny, man.
They are funny.
Kids are funny. Damn, Shane. Here we are, bro. Having a sip of whiskey.
I heard something very profound on a podcast.
Holiday season. We in good health. At least mentally. Looks physically. Life is good. Oh. The movie. Oh, no. The producer man kind of vague over here. The movie. The one you had me watch? He want me to talk about this damn crazy ass movie.
Dude, I have not watched it. I can't figure out where to see it. Where did you watch it?
I watched it on HBO Max.
I don't have that. I ain't paying for HBO Max to watch this one movie. I don't care how good it is.
I watched it that night.
What was it called? The Substance?
I think so. The Substance.
How traumatizing was it?
It was pretty fucked up, Shane. Just when you thought that the fucked upness was done, the ending just keeps going on and on. Like how messed up it was. Like basically, Q seen it? No, I don't think he has. You seen this movie called The Substance? Yeah, with what's her name? Demi Moore? I think it's Demi Moore or whatever. But
Demi Moore, she's a great actress that tried too hard.
It's fucked up, Shane.
When she relaxed in a role, she was great at it.
Oh man. Like really? You basically she was this supermodel her whole life, then of course age catches up to all people in beauty, especially in beauty. So when you take this substance gonna make a better, younger version of you. But you only supposed to rotate 1 week on, 1 week off. So like the younger you, it's you, but it's its own entity. Like only one of y'all can be, let's say.
So we talking about like the Nutty Professor?
Okay, you can compare it to the Nutty Professor. Yeah, like the Nutty Professor. So like when he was thin, he was a whole different person, but he was him. You get what I'm saying? So like when she's that younger version, she's a whole different person, but it's still her essentially.
Right.
And so basically, she takes the substance, the new body rips out of her back. Back opens up, the new younger version comes out. Then you got these packages that tells you, okay, you got 1 week supply of food. Put this in a vein, sew up the back, come back in a week. And then you put the needle in your arm, and then you'll transfer back to your original body for a week. So you got to be back in the original body because the original body produced whatever this hormone and elixir to keep the new body going. So if the new body's not getting this elixir out of the original body, the new body starts to basically have convulsions and, time lapses in their mental.
Oh,
it's a fucked up movie to describe. So basically what happens is the newer version, it tells you to take week cycles. Because the old body can produce so much of this. So you got to only be in your new body for a week to let the old body, let's say, recover.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So if you don't allow the old body to recover, you start taking this elixir out of it that you need to survive. It starts to basically eat away the old body. So like, let's say the new body went a week and 10 hours. You only got enough for a week, but now to get that extra 10 hours, I got to go take some more substance out of the old body. So I'm going to draw some more substance out of this old body. Next thing you know, the old body finger starts to wither away. Because now you're taking too much life force. Let's call it the life force.
Wow. So then it's a game of how much can you take?
How much can you take? So next thing you know, you get to the point to where the old body don't really have enough to give, or you starting to have these lapses quicker and quicker. So now I gotta rotate back into my old body. So you rotate back into your old body. The old body wakes up with a decrepit leg and a wrinkled finger because you done took too much.
And they're not coming back.
To stay young, and it doesn't come back.
You know what it sounds like? Heroin addiction.
I don't know. I'm trying to describe this
like a metaphor of
best way I can, Shane.
Addiction.
So basically, at the end, the newer version is doing what they call it, New Year's in New York on the big stage. They made it to that level of fame.
Okay.
Where you're gonna be the main highlight doing the damn apple drop.
But she's Cinderella at the ball. At some point,
but
she's gonna collapse.
That day hits on when you're supposed to go back into the old body, and you already done basically destroyed the old body.
Wow.
Old body starting to look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, like all decrepit, shriveled up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll try to describe best I can, Shay. The movie's so messed up. It's so seditious.
All right, well, do me a favor. Don't tell me anymore.
Don't tell you
because now I'm gonna figure out how to watch the movie. I'm not getting HBO Max, but I'm sure there's a way out there I can buy that movie.
Oh man,
let me go watch the movie.
Watch the movie, Shane.
Yep.
Oh man,
I'll try to bring it up next week. I'll do
just
my
when
best.
You thought it was over, it's not over.
All right, don't tell me anymore. Let me have the cliffhanger.
You'd be like, oh my good. Okay, I'm thinking it's coming to an end. That's the movie, and then that shit just keeps going.
Okay.
Oh man, it's crazy, Shane. You gotta watch it.
How long is the movie?
I say about 2 hours, maybe, if that.
Okay.
Hour and a half.
Okay.
You got it pulled up?
Standard movie, 2 hours.
Man.
Okay.
It's fucked up, Shane.
I hate these 3.5 hour movies.
Yeah, it's
I don't want to watch Lonesome Dove.
Yeah, I can't believe Kevin, a boss man, producer man, put me on to this.
All right, I'm gonna watch it.
I thought he had.
I like trippy concepts. We'll see.
Thought he was classier than that, Shane.
We all got a low side
to prescribe that perversion. He prescribed that perversion.
You ever heard that Kid Rock song, Low Life Living the High Life?
A low life living the high life.
All right, what is it? I owe everybody money. I think racist jokes are funny. I'm a low life. I take strippers out to breakfast. You can add that to my checklist. I'm a low life. It's just all about drinking. I got a dirty mind, a gutter mouth. I'm going out. I'm making out with your wife. I'm a low life. It's Kid Rock, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just being funny.
Man, that's messed up.
You say what you want to about Kid Rock, but when you go to see his show, he gives you a show.
He gives you a show.
If you paid your money to show up and see him live, he doesn't play. He doesn't play around.
You ever heard that Drake story where this guy was basically talking shit about him online, like trolling him and telling him he suck or whatever. So next thing you know, Drake looks up his wife and reaches out to his wife and takes his wife from him.
Takes him from her? Takes him from him?
Take the wife out, wear the wife out, do whatever you want to do. Yeah. Because he's Drake.
Because it's Drake. And
it's Drake. I can take your wife. Okay, you want to talk shit about me? I'm going to take your wife.
That's messed up.
That's messed up.
That's messed up.
I was like,
just because you can.
Just because I can. Who don't want to go out with Drake? I don't care if you are married.
Yeah. She's probably a lot of women's hall pass.
Damn.
Yep. Wow.
So
that's still messed up to do that.
Don't talk shit to Drake.
With great power
that's
comes
the moral,
great responsibility.
The moral
That's the moral of the story.
Don't talk shit to Drake because he'll take your wife.
That's messed up, man. Oh, by the way, here's a picture.
Like, damn, damn, you would. I can't even be mad at you. That's Drake, babe. I wonder if my wife give me a hall pass for like a chick I like. Like, okay, I'll give you that pass on that one.
You know, man, I'm sure I'm supposed to say something like this or whatever, but yeah, I'm past that phase of my life, man. Yeah, I have no interest in a hall pass.
I mean, I'm not saying I am.
No, of course not.
I'm not just in that phase. I'm just saying, like, was she like, okay, would you, I don't know. You ever had that philosophical question, like, all right, honey, this a millionaire. He's gonna give you $1 million for one night. What would you do?
What was that movie called? Indecent Proposal. Speaking of Demi Moore.
That was the movie. Yeah.
Look, it was Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson.
Get it through one night, and we gonna be set for the rest of our lives. I won't be mad at you, babe. I'll drop you off.
Careful what you wish for. That's what he did in the movie.
I'll pick you up and drop you off.
Yeah. He dropped her off, and she got into his helicopter and flew away.
He
ran to the guardrail of the thing screaming. Too late. She's already gone.
She gone.
Yep.
Damn. Look, I see you when you get home. Go to the shoe.
I don't want $1 million that bad.
If the shoe, I'd rather the shoe be on the other foot.
Oh, that you had to go fuck the guy?
I got it. No,
I'm just saying,
not a guy.
No, I mean, it's a dude. I'm just trying to figure the whole thing out.
She could even be like 80 years old.
Robert Redford is a good-looking guy now, but, you know.
No, it's like, some rich chick.
You got to go service Grandma
Abby.
I
got to go service Grandma, honey. I got to bite this bullet, babe.
I don't know that. I don't care that much about money.
It's just conversation, Shane.
Of course.
It's all fiction. It's fictional conversations, what ifs.
I knew you weren't trying to fuck a grandma.
Hey, Shane, somebody got to.
I mean, that's true.
What age do you stop having sex?
Oh, I don't think you do, man. I've heard stories about nursing homes.
They say the nursing homes got like the most STDs in the world. They was like, who all in here got whatever, STD?
They just pass it around.
All of them stand up.
It's like a sourdough starter. They just pass it around.
They just pass it around.
Yep.
Yeah, they say the old folks' homes get freaky.
Yep. And the deal is they got a legal right to be as freaky as they want to be. As long as it's two consenting adults, if somebody's got something cognitively wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Then they got to be careful because, just because they got something cognitively wrong doesn't mean they're not allowed to get laid every now and then. So it's a catch-22, I don't know.
You already got one foot in the grave. You like, I finna sow my royal oats as much as I can. I bet they got passing around Viagra's in there like candy. Them motherfuckers popping Viagra's like candy.
Yep. Might as well, especially in the ones where they got money. Yeah, 100%.
They got a Viagra for women.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, one that, say, I'm pretty sure that thing is dusty down there. It's getting about 80. So, like, for women, like, if you got something to get your engine going down, like, I don't know.
That's what the Viagra's for.
But I'm saying that's for the man. But I'm talking about for women, though. Like, one that's specifically for women. Like, so, say the man takes the Viagra, right? The blood, it just sends blood. It sends blood to your nether regions.
Nether regions.
When you take your Viagra. That's a man. So does it do the same thing to women? I guess that's a better question. Do Viagra have the same effect on women as it do on men? I don't know. It's conversation, Sherry. I'll just throw shit out there.
I don't know.
We need to get like an old couple down here and have these conversations. Like, look, I'm gonna be you one day. I need to know.
All right. I don't know either. I have no answers for you, sir.
Shit. Okay.
None whatsoever.
Okay. Not even a spitball. Not even a theory. You don't got You can't.
I don't think Viagra does anything for a woman.
Use a scientific method on me, Shane. Like let's work through this. I think it does.
I never considered geriatric sex that much.
You go be in geriatrics one day.
Figure I'll deal with it when the time comes. I don't know.
Luckily, Jessica's a lot younger.
There you go.
Know, so you might not have to deal with it too long. You seen the guys that go get the third nuts? The third nut. So now, to combat erectile dysfunction, now they can put a balloon in your penis and then give you like an air pump in one, like put a third nut in your sack. That's an air pump. And all you gotta do is squeeze that third nut and it balloons up your penis.
Okay.
That's the new Viagra.
Wow. Never heard of that before.
Yeah, you should look into it.
I don't think I'm interested.
Look into it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm interested.
Get the balloon penis.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't got there yet.
I think we're looking at different shit on the internet, man.
Oh, I'm not looking at it. Just you be surprised.
Your phone is sending you different shit.
You come across like shit
I agree.
Be popping up. You be like, where the fuck does this even come from? Like I was just watching something about replacing the radiator. Next thing you know, it's guy talking about
erectile dysfunction or whatever.
Third nut. Like, oh
wow.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
No, I never heard of that.
I ain't there yet.
Nope.
I'm just saying you got options though.
Seem like, I don't know. Hey, whatever's important to you, I guess. At 90, I'm not sure, or whatever age. I don't know.
I think I would still probably want to get my rocks off at 90.
Man, I don't know.
You hanging up the towel?
Man, I've never given it any thought. I feel like you've thought this whole subject through.
No,
I've never given it not a single.
With you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't
think I'm hanging up the towel.
I don't know.
What was that dude in the Bible? They was like, "Hey, go see if he dead." He was an old man at the time. I think it was David, maybe, or one of them damn old guys in the Bible. And so to go check to see if he was dead, they put a young girl in the bed with him.
I don't remember that story.
Yeah. They put a young girl in the bed, and they knew if he made a move on her, he wasn't dead.
Well, of course, yeah. But they figured if he wasn't dead, he wouldn't be able to resist.
Correct.
He would have to make a move.
And he didn't make a move on her, so they was like, oh, he's dead.
But was he really dead?
The motherfucker was dead.
He was dead, okay.
Yeah, died of.
I don't remember that story.
Guess old age on his death certificate.
Old age on his death certificate.
True story.
Maybe that needs to be the title of the episode.
This is a biblical story.
Funny when you really start reading those Bible stories and what's really in there.
Oh, man.
It's some really messed up stuff.
Some really messed up stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind checking if I was dead that way.
I know no joke about that.
Throw a PYT in the bed with me.
A guy, I forgot the joke now. Never mind. You can't start it out with a stutter. A joke's got to flow from the beginning to it. Now I can't remember it. Something about a dude in a CAT scan, but anyways.
A dude in a who can?
A CAT scan.
Oh, a dude and a CAT scan.
Yeah. I'll think of it later. Oh, man.
He was dead?
No, something about his dog. His dog died and I forgot. It's one of them old jokes. Hey, I got a Christmas joke for you.
Okay.
All right, I got two Christmas jokes. One of them, the first one, I'll introduce it because it was a joke I shared with my teenage friend that I always stayed in good contact with, Mr. Greg Grun. Died during COVID. They called it COVID. I don't know. It is what it is. But anyways, so this dude hasn't really gotten anything cool for his wife for Christmas. It's like the day before Christmas. He's still struggling. He goes to the mall, starts shopping around. He comes across a pet store. He's just looking. He's in desperation. He didn't know what he's going to get. But they got this big old parrot in there. Got a little sign under it. Said his name is Chet, right? So the salesman comes over, tries to give him the pitch and everything. He says, no, I'm not interested. He says, but check this out. He took a cigarette lighter and he held it under the bird's left wing. And it sang Jingle Bells, clear as a bell. He said, and check this out. He took the cigarette lighter, put it under his right wing, and he sang Silent Night. Just beautiful. He said, you know what? That's very unique. I'll take it. He buys the bird, goes home, hides it in the garage. First thing in the morning, he gets up, sneaks out, gets the bird, brings it into the garage, or brings it into the house. He's got it there when his wife gets up and comes down the the stairway. She's like, "What is this? It's your birthday. It's your Christmas present. Ta-da! It's the most unique thing. Check it out." He takes a cigarette lighter, left wing, jingle bells, clears the bell. Right wing, silent night, clears everything. They're like, "Oh, that's the coolest thing." They play around with it for a little while. Next thing you know, she starts thinking. She says, "I wonder if it sings anything else." And the guy says, "I don't know." He takes a cigarette lighter. He holds it up between the bird's legs, and he said, "Chet's nuts roasting on an open fire." Shout out Mr. Greg Grunt. He's dead as hell, but I miss him. Yep. A rim shot. Call it a rim shot.
That's what they call it? That's the technical term for that.
Before you got here, I saw a dude on the side of the road eating dinner out of a hubcap.
Oh, shit.
It wasn't dinner, though. It was breakfast. He was having breakfast for dinner.
Out of a hubcap?
Out of a hubcap. I mean, he had...
As a plate. A hubcap as a plate?
I'm talking about Eggs Benedict.
How did you know that?
On the side of the road. I passed by him enough to say I was walking. It was on the sidewalk. He was right there eating Eggs Benedict out of a hubcap. And as I passed by, I heard him singing. He said, "Oh, there's no plate like chrome for the holidays."
That was the joke.
It's the best I got.
I was about to say, damn, Shane, that's
the best I got for you.
I almost took you serious on that one. You almost had me.
Shout out Garrison Keeler.
You did have me.
He got canceled for putting his hand on a woman's back. You wouldn't know Garrison Keeler. He did a variety show called Prairie Home Companion.
He put his hand on her back, all right.
I don't know, man. This was NPR during the height of the woke.
Is a woman's back, so I guess how high or how low he put that hand.
I think he had his hand up on her back and he moved his thumb a little bit. And she called it a caress and whatever. I don't know. From what I understand, he was really railroaded to the point where they took his name off of stuff and erased like video of things that he's done. It's like,
how long ago was this? Was this during Me Too?
Yeah. This was during the height of Me Too.
He got Me Too.
Yeah, he got, for sure. Yeah, big time got Me Too. But, NPR is going to be one of the most liberal, organizations out there. And, I don't know. It is what it is. But he had a variety show that was on Saturday mornings called A Prairie Home Companion. And a lot of times it was pretty stupid, but a lot of times it was fun.
Damn.
They made up their own commercials about. Anyways, yeah, that's a niche reference. Nobody's going to recognize that. But yeah, he got in trouble for.
Nobody want to get Me Too, Shane.
Nope. But I think that's pretty much done now. I think you got to do something bad enough to get Me Too now to get Me Too'd. I might be wrong.
I think women are reaping the consequences of Me Too.
I think you're right.
Motherfuckers don't even hold a door for women no more. They done killed. Me Too killed chivalry. This is my opinion.
You think that was done?
Yeah, the callous that kind of done with it. Like you start to see women as equal. Like, okay, you want to be equal. You hold the door. You take out the trash. You open your door. You do whatever. All the shit that I got to do, you got to do it.
Equal rights, equal left.
And I don't feel no qualms about it. You get what I'm saying? Like it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We don't see you as that beautiful little fragile flower no more. Y'all didn't want that.
Yeah.
You wanted to be like us.
But now...
Us, I mean men. You want to be...
Now you have to compete in our world.
Now you got to
Because if we're all competing in the same world, in real life, there are no gender restrictions.
No handicaps.
No handicaps.
No handicaps.
And it's not a zero-sum game. A lot of people can do very well.
Mm-hmm.
But the better performing people are going to be,
Especially depending on the career field.
The WNBA has never made $1 in profit.
No, yeah,
they lose money
always
every year
in a deficit. But the NBA makes up for
it. The NBA subsidizes.
Yeah, the NBA subsidizes the WNBA.
And keeps it floating.
Yeah. Because it sucks. I don't want to say it sucks. It's not as fun to watch.
Correct.
Not that it sucks. It's just not as entertaining.
And you know what?
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't want to see drama in my sports.
Mm-hmm.
She's mad at me. I don't like her, I mean, I understand with the male athletes, there is some drama sometimes too, but I'm not interested. I don't know. I'm disillusioned with women's sports.
I want to see a ball being dunked.
I do want to see a ball being dunked.
Yeah.
What do you think about, and Kevin, I'd like to hear you weigh in on this one.
Uh-oh.
Maybe other Q. I guess I got Q and other Q here is the best I can do. I don't know. What do you think about lowering the rim for women's basketball? Let's make it 9 feet where most of the players can dunk. Because think about it, in the NBA, is there a player in the NBA that can't dunk?
Not one.
I'm sure every player.
Every single one of them.
Spud Webb was like, what, 4'2"?
Shit.
And he used to jump from the foul line and, twirl around 3 times, do a flippity dip. He looked like he was a motocross.
I'm not against that, though, because you won't notice it if you out there just watching them. You won't notice the difference between 9 and 10. Other than they might be performing better on the rim.
I mean, you're going to see more above the rim action.
Yeah, more above the rim. Yeah.
Mr. Producer, what do you think? 9-foot rims for the ladies? Oh, we're going to be officially mic'd up. Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know.
Is it going to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, the suspense is building. I think.
If it'll make the game more entertaining.
Make the game more entertaining.
Why not?
You feel that way too, Mr. Producer? He says if the game is more entertaining. I don't know. I was looking at a post the other day.
I want to say there's only a handful of those women that can dunk the ball. And most of the ones that can dunk are like, they're 6'7", 6'8".
And when you say can dunk.
And that's a tall woman.
You're talking about like a high school kid can dunk.
Yeah.
A lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're just kind of getting up there one-handed.
Coming from the free throw line one-handed.
You're not seeing
they're not Air Jordan.
No. You're never going to see a spectacular dunk.
And they 6'7" to begin with. So how high you got to go when you're 6'7"? I can almost touch the rim. Well, I could a couple years ago, and I'm 5'6", 5'7".
Back in the day, I could dunk.
I can touch. I can grab a. I couldn't dunk. I could never.
When I was in high, but I'm 6'3".
Dunk a ball, but I can grab. I can jump up and grab a ball the rim at 10 foot.
Yeah, that's a good leap.
If
you were my height, you could have dunked for sure.
Dunked the ball. Yeah, I could have dunked the ball, but
I never I wasn't good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get a dunk, but I kind of needed to set it up. Like I wasn't grabbing the ball on a fast break and driving it in there, and that wasn't me, not at all.
It's just amazing the difference in athleticism between men and women. Even women at their highest performance barely couldn't compete with the lowest performing male, really. In that sport.
Yeah, although things that are more subjective, nobody wants to watch men's figure skating.
Hell no.
Some people might want to watch women's figure skating, but most of us will sit down and watch couples figure skating.
Definitely.
There's a dynamic there when you see two people working together like that, and that wouldn't work with two guys. It wouldn't work with two women.
I don't want to see two guys on ice figure skating.
And it wouldn't work with two women, although I'm surprised we haven't seen
doing the waltz out
male
couple
they
do out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen that. But
because usually the guy's the heavy, he's lifting her, he's twirling her, he's doing stuff like that. Would you get that in the? And it's sexy. I wouldn't want to sit there and watch two guys performing those type of acrobats and be like, ooh.
I'm just saying that in sports that are more subjective, I think women shine. I think it's our job to do the heavy lifting, and I think it's the ladies' job to make it worthwhile.
That's a good way to put it.
That's always been my, it's like, it's okay. So, we got to see Colby tonight. Mm-hmm. Shout out Colby. I can't remember her new last name now. I actually jotted it down in my phone so that I would remember.
You said when I was walking in, I can't even remember.
When you call her Mrs., I can't remember what she said now. I'll
Burton,
think of it.
Burton.
Might start with a K. I don't know. But anyways, she just beamed. You can see her face light up. She's a very happy newlywed. Her and her husband have been married for like 2 months, and we haven't seen her since then. So it's just fun to see, somebody that's just newly married and still in love like that. Anyways, that was cool. I can't remember why I brought that up now.
It's gonna fade.
Ever the pessimist.
Yeah, it's the truth. I got my views on. I don't know if we're changing the subject. I don't know if we're going into
every relationship goes through phases.
Did we finish our last topic?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that. So feel free to segue.
Guys figure skating, couples figure skating.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen a homosexual couple try to enter the couples figure skating.
Just keep living.
I mean, one or another, I don't care. It makes no difference to me whatsoever.
We ain't seen it yet.
We haven't seen keep living. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure. I'm just surprised it hasn't. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But there's something about the strength and the grace mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember what I was saying. That it's our job to do the heavy lifting, and it's their job to make it worthwhile.
Correct.
All the little things that a woman, that's why I brought up Colby. Thank you. It came full cycle. We were talking about vacations because they went on a nice beach honeymoon. Okay. And she said, I've never been a vacation person. I said, I was never a vacation person either until I met and married my wife. And she made it fun to go on vacations. You know, it never was fun before. You know, never really did. You know, especially when I was just single. But I never met anybody before that I enjoyed traveling with. And when Jessica and I got married, all of a sudden we, you know, for a long time we went all over the place because, you know, I was traveling with my best friend. You know, and it was a lot of fun. And we don't travel as much now because we're busy with Madeline. You know, and that's a, you know, that's a cool trade. But just the point that having another person in your life that you really truly love and that you can make that connection with makes the mundane not so mundane. Makes the, you know, I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'd be I could have a lot of fun by myself. I'm not saying I don't have fun with my wife either. Don't take what I'm saying out of context. You know, take it for face value.
Well, you know what? I have tried life with my wife and without my wife, and I prefer it immensely with my wife. She's an integral part of everything that I do, the business that I run. Yeah, I can't imagine. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it without her.
Shout out Jessica Knox.
Shout out Jessica Knox.
Shout out Jessica Knox. Amazing wife. Second to none.
Second to none. I've always wondered about that phrase.
Second to none.
Second to none. You
Come
know what
get
phrase?
some.
Here you go. This is something I've been wanting to discuss. You use a phrase sometimes, and I've kind of adopted it from you.
Uh-oh. Hey, don't be adopted shit from me.
If you say so. That's a phrase that you, I mean, obviously I've heard that phrase before, but I've never really used it. But I've heard you use it. So in your opinion, when you say, if you say so, what does that mean to you? I want to see how closely
probably
this one.
more than likely, if I'm saying if you say so, that's probably meaning I don't really agree with it, but I can respect how you feel about it.
Okay.
I can respect your opinion on the topic. That's how I would, I guess, define it.
I would probably say pretty close to the same thing. I would say that I don't necessarily agree with you, but I'm probably not educated as much as you are on that subject. And so I got to say, I don't know if I agree, but you might know more about it than me. So, you know, let me be humble until I got my facts straight.
And typically it's probably not worth the energy of the argument.
Correct.
If I just say, if you say so.
Correct. We're allowed to have different opinions and keep on smiling.
And just keep on smiling. Let's go on next topic.
I don't know what got me thinking on that. Probably listening to one of our podcasts.
If you say so.
But I was like, you know, it's almost a polite way of saying I don't, you know, Joe Rogan uses a phrase. He says,
you say so.
What does he say? I'm not sure if that's true.
I'm not sure if it's true.
That's a cool way to question somebody.
If it's true.
That's a very respect.
So he's probably saying that he's probably not even, he's saying, I'm not sure if it's true.
I'm not sure if it's true. You know, like if you said that, you know, all crows are black. I don't know, whatever. I just pulled that out of my ass. All crows are black. I'd be like, I don't know if that's true.
You ever seen a baby crow?
I feel like I have, but I don't know.
You ever seen a baby pigeon?
Oh, I've heard that pigeon theory.
That's the theory, Shane. Like, why you don't see baby
Why don't you see baby pigeons?
But you see them motherfuckers everywhere. You always see them in adult form.
But people raise those pigeons, though. So how are they raised?
But usually when you see them, when they go up to the coops, they always be full-grown birds. You don't see baby motherfucker pigeons. You don't see baby pigeons.
Oh, that pigeons are actually robots.
They're robots. Yeah, spying on us. Yeah, they're spies.
They're a spy device or whatever. Yeah. I've heard that all birds are spy devices, but I have swallows that nest on my front porch every year. You know what I'm saying? I see them go from eggs to, you know, whatever. So I don't buy that. I got swallows on the porch. What you gonna do? It sounds like a disease, doesn't it? I went to the doctor. I got swallows on the porch. Can't do nothing about it. You got to just ride it out.
Swallow.
He said, take some vitamin, get some exercise if I can stand it.
It comes back to the whole throat.
Maybe I can get them swallows out of my throat.
Get the swallows out of my throat.
Like old people call diabetes the sugar.
I got the sugar.
Doctor says I got the sugar. I got to lose some weight. Doctor says I got the sugar.
Is my son asleep?
I'm not sure.
Q. Oh.
That's that college man sleep right there.
You get it in where you can.
From the professor's lectern, he's not sure if he's asleep or not. He's like, he looks like is he looking at his nose?
If he would lower that brim a little bit more, you wouldn't even know. You're like, that motherfucker asleep, or he just looking down at his phone.
Hey, let me shout out the shirt.
What's up, man?
You're wearing the shirt.
I'm wearing the shirt.
These
shirt.
You got
that's
the shirt.
Why I was like, we take a picture. I'm gonna wear the Get These Shirt shirt.
Heck yeah. That's fantastic.
Get the shirt.
Look for the pictures of the shirt coming soon.
Get the shirt.
Taken by professional.
I was thinking as I was breaking this shirt out today, I was like, we need some shirts like this for our podcast.
That would be smooth. Yep.
Like we need some branding. We need some swag for the podcast. Like some cool swag.
That's true.
Man. Like
Mr. Producer sent us a link.
We're a year in. We don't got no swag.
Mm.
You know.
Even if we just wear it at events, we're going to be.
Even if we just wearing it, yeah.
Mm. I need to get some of these pictures, Q, so we can have some business cards printed.
And the year in, what have we learned in this year, Shane? We've been doing a podcast for a year. What have we learned? Let's reflect on the year.
Well, this time last year, we'd been podcasting for 3 months, approximately. No, not even that.
No, not even that. Yeah. We a little over a year. Yeah, maybe a month and a half. Yeah, maybe a month and a half.
That's right. Yeah, we're not in the new year yet.
Yeah, maybe a month and a half. Because we started, September sometime, like early September?
This has been a busy year for both of us, obviously, raising little kids and doing the markets that we do and burgeoning podcasters. That's a good question. What have I learned in the last year?
Yeah, just from this doing this. Have we grown? Do you think we've grown? Let's say, do you think we've grown individually and just from a whole podcast point of view? Let's break it down individually first, if you don't mind. Like for you, have you grown?
Or shall we answer for each other? You tell me what, if any, growth you've seen.
In you or in me?
In me.
Okay.
And I'll do the same for you.
Okay.
That might be interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, how honest do we want to get? Because we can also say, hey, listen, this is probably,
No, I mean, be honest.
The metaphorical, you need to lose 20 pounds. Not that I think you do, but I'm saying,
that's the whole purpose of it. We're transparent one another. We're being transparent on air, And this is nothing I really gave thought to just now. So,
that's definitely on the spot.
You, I don't got nothing written up or thought out.
That's I suggested it, and then here I am.
Now you gotta.
You know what? Maybe for the first time, we should give each other homework.
A performance review, basically. Like
a performance review.
Like I've been your boss, you've been my boss since we've been doing this. Really, we're co-hosts.
That's interesting.
We're each other bosses. We hold each other accountable to.
It's interesting to put it in that context that we're talking about this because you know who Rick and Bubba are? It's a local radio host, Rick and Bubba, the two sexiest fat men alive. They used to say that back. They've been together for a long, long time.
They sound like,
and they've recently split up.
Oh,
and they're not a duo anymore. And I'm not real sure. I haven't, I'm not like a big fan or whatever. I'm just aware of them. And they've just recently split up, and one of them wanted to do something different. And it's like, okay, we both have nuclear keys. If I don't show up, there's not you can still do a podcast, but it won't be the same one.
Right.
If you don't show up, I can sit here and talk, but it'll be the Shane Show. It won't be Vendor Chronicles.
Right.
We couldn't, it wouldn't work. So what was your question?
Like reflecting on the past year of doing this. How have we grown? Areas of improvement.
Performance
review. Yeah, basic performance review on how you think the show's going, or I said individually and from a podcast point of view. But then you tossed it out there, okay, how about we review one another? So do we want to come back to this?
We might want to come back to that. But I'll say something that I've been thinking about from a podcast review.
Okay.
Just from the standpoint of a podcast.
Right, and that was the original question, from the podcast.
And here we are growing in front of people. But I think that we need to bring in more outside influences.
Like guests?
Yeah.
You mean have more
guests that are going to bring into topics that you and I might not naturally gravitate towards, but that would be cool to discuss.
Yeah, because I guess it get a little mundane. I don't think the word's mundane.
I think the listeners have heard our point of view.
The listeners probably get a little bored just hearing us.
We might be recycling some of our same, of our same points of view.
That's the better
and if we could get, I think it'd be interesting to bring in some more interesting guests. I got a couple of names in mind. You know what? We could drop a couple of names and see if they contact us.
Okay.
Find out if they are true listeners.
Okay.
Brian Roderick. Come on down.
Come on, Mr. Soap Man.
We really need to talk to Brian Roderick of My Seriously Simple Soap.
The soap man.
He's a micro businessman. He's a government employee in a highly placed position.
Yep.
He's a world traveler.
I call him a rocket scientist,
He
actually.
is. I think he is a rocket scientist.
I got a funny story about this job I applied for, and it was damn near a step down from a rocket scientist position.
Really?
In real life, Shay.
Obviously, you didn't get the job.
Hell no, I didn't get the job.
Dream big.
I rather someone else tells this story. So I'm gonna throw out a name. I'm gonna throw out Nicholas Moore. Come on down, bro.
Come talk to us.
Come talk to us.
Heck yeah.
Another UPS man.
Right? Why not?
Good friend of mine.
Good dude.
And he asked me, I'm just gonna give a little bit. He asked me, so how'd the interview go? Oh man, I fucked up. I fucked it up. That's all I could tell him. And then I started describing the job to him and the questions they was asking. He was like, damn, that's a fucking rocket scientist. I was like, yeah. I just went through a rocket science interview.
I mean.
And I fucked it all the way up.
Well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah.
All right. Throw out another name. Somebody else. Let's name drop somebody that might be listening.
You threw one, I threw one. You go. It's on you.
Oh, you threw Nick Moore. That's right.
Yeah.
She's probably not listening, but Jess Rothstein. We've talked about having her on the podcast.
Oh, most definitely.
Jess, if you're listening to this, we would like to have you on the podcast.
Most definitely.
She said she was nervous. She performs live in front of hundreds of people with her band and tours around, but she's nervous on coming on our little podcast.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why. Yeah, you
I don't know.
Get up and tour and in front of hundreds of thousands of people, and you can't talk to old Q and Shane.
All right.
Whatever.
You got one more?
We do have that effect on people, though, Shane.
But when you get in here, it's pretty chill.
We can't be a little intimidating at first.
I think so.
A little intimidating.
You got another name?
I was thinking about Papa Ceviche. Nick. His name is Nick, too. He do the salsa over there. Hispanic guy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know him well, just in passing.
I think he'd be a good guest to have on.
Okay.
I think he got a lot of life behind him. Yeah, a lot of life experience, life stories. I think maybe a little bit different life than either one of us live.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is he from another
California?
Country? From California, another country. Yeah. You know,
I was thinking about him.
You know, one I think that the listeners might enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
That I mentioned with some trepidation, just because it's a mirror into my own soul. But my son Daniel.
I said that. I wasn't going to even throw him out there again, but I wouldn't mind having on Daniel.
Y'all have both made little subtle hints about that. That's one of those where, some things you can't hide from.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel is very much a mirror of me.
Oh, so it'd be like a reflection of you looking at yourself.
It very much is. Yeah. Yeah. But it'd be a fun conversation, I guess.
I think so. I think it'd be good to sit down and talk.
You would probably have to assert your,
authority.
Or your right to at least get a word in edgewise.
Right. This is my show, Daniel.
We can go down some rabbit holes.
I'll sit here and just let y'all cook, though. That make my job easy. Some people get offended, when they get their toes stepped on or they doing their job. Hey, if you want to do my job, do my job.
I mean, yeah, hey, I'm still getting paid.
I'm still getting paid regardless. If you want to do the job, do the job. Hey, if you want to cook.
Go for it.
Hey, chef in the kitchen.
The best hosts bring out the best in their guests.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Right.
And
I think you're a real good host if you can sit down and just let your guests.
Yeah.
Let them flow.
If you've got somebody that's ready to go, let them go.
Maybe you just interject here and there and then just see what they got to say.
I've been thinking about something and I heard Chris Matthews. He does a podcast called Modern Wisdom.
Okay.
And he was on Rogan recently. And he said something along the lines of how we often sacrifice happiness for what we perceive to be success. And it comes down to, the same question we've talked about a lot of times, but what are you working for? Are you looking for the monikers of success or are you looking for what's going to make you happy? What is it you're trying to do every day? Do you have to achieve a certain level before you allow yourself to be happy? I don't know. Just a quick interjection before we do.
What are you working for?
What are you working for? Yep. What are you working for?
I think it's at that point now where people just working just day to day.
There's a lot of
that.
You
can't even see the future because you so fucking weighed down and mind so cluttered. I'm just getting through the day.
And I think you hit on it when you said mind so cluttered.
Your mind's cluttered.
I think our minds are so cluttered with so many things that are not important that we're focusing on that it's hard to see.
But in the moment, they are. Maybe in
Correct.
10 years, they're not.
Correct. And I think that goes back to the point that I heard in that conversation on the podcast, that we're very much a society that prioritizes the moment rather than the long term. Trading temporary happiness for long term, or temporary, satisfaction or whatever for long term happiness.
Yeah,
I don't know.
How they said, do today what 99% won't do, so you can live what? How does it go?
I heard Dave Ramsey say that.
What I'm trying to go with.
Dave Ramsey says, live like no one else so that you can someday live like no one else.
Yeah. Basically the same thing.
Yeah, same kind of thing. I hadn't heard the percentage, but
I threw out a percentage. Probably not a percentage to it, but basically do what no one else is doing, what the majority of us not doing.
If you'll live like the 1% when you're young, you can live like the 1% when you're old.
Mm-hmm. Do something today that your tomorrow self will thank you for. Either your tomorrow self is going to thank you or he's going to curse you.
And when I think back in my life of the things that I worked so hard for that aren't even a part of my life anymore, and I spent so much energy trying to achieve, and now that's just completely gone. And it's like, was it really worth it?
I listened to a podcaster the other day. He was talking about how he's finally got traction in his podcasting and videoing and YouTube and all that, but it took him 10 years to get here.
Right.
But now that he's finally got that traction, he's doing way better than the people that was talking about him for not having a job and doing what they were doing at the time. Because he's like, now I'm looking at them, they can barely pay the mortgage and car note, and I got a check rolling in every month.
And they're tied to that rat race because they got the car payment and the house note. And so you have to continue running on the wheel, otherwise your whole world collapses. Whereas if you're willing to live.
But 10 years ago, he was a bum, basically. Yeah. To them, he was a bum.
Yeah.
And now they looking at him like, man, you got it together.
Yep.
It finally worked out for you.
And the stuff that he has is probably,
envious
paid for. He doesn't have to keep on in the grind to have what he's got. He's built something that continues.
So what are you doing today that someone's calling you a bum for doing it?
Hopefully this podcast.
Yeah. Look, man, them fucking bums.
Look, you know the way I look at it?
That podcast ain't going nowhere.
You said it took him 10 years?
He said it took him 10 years to get to where his...
You know the way I look at it?
His life is supporting him.
We got 1 year down.
Where he's doing what he likes.
We got 1 year down.
That's 10%.
We're 10% there.
We're 10% in there. That's if it takes us 10. It might not even take us that long.
It may not, but if it does.
It took him 10 years.
You know what? A year ago, we'd have been thrilled to be in the position that we are now.
Correct.
Our viewership continues to grow.
A good discography, a good catalog.
We got a good catalog.
Behind us.
Yep.
We're not going to rest on our laurels, though.
No. And I think that's
putting the work.
I think that's shown by the fact that you bring up what have we learned? Where are we going from here?
So that's homework.
You know the etymology?
I can't drink and talk. This shit, Shane.
Do you know the etymology of the phrase resting on your laurels?
You told us.
Did I?
Yeah, like
I'm recycling my
five episodes ago.
See?
10 episodes. You remember he told us that?
We need to get some guests in here.
You remember he told us that, Kevin? You did tell us.
We need to get some guests in here.
I wouldn't mind hearing it again.
No, just about the original Olympics. The prize was a crown of laurels. So if you won it last year and you didn't train this year, you're resting on your laurels.
You told us. You told us, Shay.
It's this Huntsville's finest.
Stop resting on your laurels. We're not resting on our laurels. Nope. We put in the work right now. So who knows what this will look like in 5 years?
This is the reps.
Who knows? This is the reps.
We're putting in the reps right now.
5 years, we might have people banging down our door to get on the podcast.
We're starting to get a little bit of traction with at least probably some scammers maybe, but somewhere we've tripped an algorithm.
At least we're getting noticed, even if it's by algorithms.
Yeah. That's why I look at that. It's not what we're really looking for, but something. We've tripped somebody's algorithm. Season 2, episode 1. Season 11. My bad.
This is our 11.
This is season 11, episode 1. Wow. And each season is what? 8 episodes? No, 6 episodes.
Maybe 6 or 7. 6 or 10.
Putting in the reps.
I bet we're over 50 episodes in.
For sure. Oh, for sure we're over 50. Yeah.
Put in the reps. So do today what no one else is doing. So you can live like no one else in the future. That's the best way I could put it.
Is that words of wisdom?
Be that bum.
Be the bum.
Be that bum.
Be the bum.
What no one else see you doing. They just think you're a bum. Look at that bum.
Let them think it.
Going downtown every Wednesday. Spitting into that
Wasting
mic.
their time.
Wasting his time. That ain't going nowhere.
You know, you could be making some more toys.
He could be making toys. You could be working an event there, making some popcorn.
Yep.
Next thing you know.
That's that crab mentality. Put crabs in a bucket, they bring each other down. That's that crab mentality. You can't do it. I remember when I started making toys, somebody that I was hoping for some positive encouragement from said, well, you might be able to make it pay for itself, but you'll never make any money at it.
You want to call that person out?
No.
You nicer than me, Shay. I'll call you out. I am.
What did Eminem say?
I'm transparent.
Look at me now. I bet you probably sick of me now, ain't you, mama? I'm going to make you look so ridiculous now. I'm sorry, mama.
I never meant to hurt you.
I never meant to hurt you.
I never meant to make you cry.
But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet.
One more time.
I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet.
Man, Eminem.
Shout out Eminem.
Shout out Eminem. One day we might have Eminem on the podcast.
It would be so fascinating. It would be so fascinating. Look, it doesn't even have to be recorded. Just to be able to sit down and have a conversation with that dude and all he's seen and gone through and, whatever. That would be, anybody on that level. That's one of the reasons I think he's so, for sure it's one of the reasons why he's so successful because he lived it.
Yeah.
8 Mile was an autobiography in some ways. I'm sure it was dramatized,
The potential for this is infinite.
Infinite.
It really is. It's no cap on it.
Here we go. It's my shot.
There's no cap on the potential of this.
And as we talk about that and we talk about Eminem, Mr. Producer's like, you guys are going long. But as we talk about Eminem, one of his most famous songs is Lose Yourself. And in the intro, he's talking about if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Okay, but that one moment comes every Tuesday or every Wednesday. That one moment doesn't just come one time. You got to think of every moment as that one moment because you don't know if it's that time that you got your shot.
Right.
This episode might be the one that catches somebody's eye or ear, and they might hear this and go, hey, you know what? Let me promote these guys or whatever it may be. You never know when your one shot is. You got to be ready in every single moment. And that means doing the reps. Come prepared. Have your notes.
Y'all ready for the outro? You ready to land this plane, as it were?
We're ready to land this plane. I keep hearing people say that.
Land this plane.
Ready to land this plane.
Oh, you keep hearing people say that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time I mentioned that, I think, on the podcast.
I've heard other podcasts. Mike Rowe says it a lot.
Mike Rowe said land the plane.
It's time to land the plane.
Look, we get professional. We using...
Mr. Producer, can I have an echo?
Mike Rowe level.
Mike Rowe level of terms of phrase.
Terms of phrases. We landing planes around here.
Mr. Producer's busily working the board. That's Kevin the Boss Man Richardson. If you don't know, represent. Now it's time for Cue the Messenger with the words of wisdom. Lay it on cue.
I just got this. I'm gonna read y'all something today that I've been working on, and it's basically talking about this book by Napoleon Hill, and it's called Outwitting the Devil. And
Outwitting the Devil.
And
by
in this
Napoleon
book,
Hill.
he's having a conversation with the devil, basically.
Okay.
And the devil's telling him how he controls like 98% of the people. And basically, it's only 2% of the people that he really doesn't have an effect on. And the strongest thing with those 2% and why he can't control those 2% is because they think for themselves. They don't follow the crowd.
Okay.
So we talked about just drifting through life earlier today. And that's what I want to focus on in this closing. And that's what my topic's about being a drifter.
So is this a Q original?
I just told you, I got it from a book, but I'm fit to talk about it, though. I'm talking about the book. The book's called Outwitting the Devil.
Okay.
By Napoleon Hill.
Gotcha.
So basically, Napoleon Hill said the devil doesn't have to chase you, fight you, or tempt you. All he has to do is get you to drift. Okay, and with this, in today's terms, this book was written over 70 years ago. So let's call the devil them or society. Let's call it the devil society.
Okay.
Basically. Make that reference to one another or that comparison. So he doesn't have to chase you, fight you, or tempt you. All he has to do is get you to drift, to move through life without purpose, to let your habits think for you instead of your mind. Okay. And when you look at the world today, drifting is the norm. How many people we know just moving through life? Day in and day out. Oh, same day, different toilet. Same day, different shit. How many times you heard that saying, when you in the corporate world? A lot. You hear that every day from people. It's Groundhog Day for them every day. Same day, different shit.
Drive the same route to work every day. Get coffee from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's the standard setting for modern life. Okay. 70% of Americans hate their jobs. I was like, whoa. 70%.
That's a lot.
Now I'm this in today's terms. You know what I'm saying? I'm going. These percentages are based on today.
Okay.
70% of Americans hate their jobs, but stay anyway because drifting feels safer than making a move. Is that you? Do you hate your job, but you just stay because you're afraid to make that move? Is it fear holding you back? Okay. 64% of families live paycheck to paycheck. I was like, whoa.
64%.
64% of families live paycheck to paycheck. Not because they're lazy, but because drifting keeps them in survival mode instead of strategy mode. Okay. The average person spends 2.5 hours a day on social media. And by the end of their life, that adds up to 5 full years of scrolling. 5 years of drifting. Okay. I know in the beginning of the year, I done fell back on this, but I said, I want to spend the same amount of time I spend on social media, I want to spend on my own platform, on myself. So if I spend 2 hours on social media, that means I got to spend 2 hours working on my social media. That was, and I was good for the first.
For a while there.
For a while, I was good. Like the first 5 months out of the year, I was doing it. Then I got caught back up in the drift.
Yep. Easy to
do. Now I done stopped working on my social media and I'm just consuming content all day and not creating my own. So that's one thing I need to work on in my life, okay? Just to be transparent. Okay, and the big one, 85% of people never write down a single goal in their lifetime. That one blew my mind.
In their lifetime?
85% of people never write down a single goal in their lifetime.
Wow.
I was like, whoa. That was a big one. Okay, not because they can't, but because drifters don't direct their future. They let their future direct them.
Wherever the current goes.
Okay. Hill said, the drifter biggest problem isn't the devil. It's indecision. So like I said, the biggest problem isn't society. It's your indecision.
I like that.
It's that feeling of, I'll start next week. I'll do it when I feel ready. I'll change when the time is right. But here's the brutal truth. The time is never right. You make it right. Non-drifters take action even when it's uncomfortable, even when they're scared, even when they don't have it all figured out. I can fall into this because, like I said, I could be somewhat of a perfectionist at the end of the day. Like I want all my ducks in a row before I even hit the go button. As opposed to just getting going and just working my way through and start figuring it out. I fall into that category a lot. Okay, so tonight I want to ask you honestly, quietly, privately, are you a drifter? Talking to the guests, talking to the listeners.
Sure.
Are you a drifter? Are you letting days pass you by? Are you waking up reacting instead of acting? Are you letting the world think for you instead of building your own thoughts? Okay? Because Hill said the devil can only control the minds of drifters, but he loses the moment you make a decision. The moment you say, I'm done drifting, I'm choosing direction. So before this episode ends, I want you to choose one thing, just one, that breaks your drift. One decision you've been postponing, one habit you've been ignoring, one move you've been afraid to make. Because drifting is how you lose your life, but direction is how you reclaim it. Stop drifting, start deciding. Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill. Y'all should check it out. That's just one segment in the book.
Sounds like a banger.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I got, Shane.
This has been Vendor Chronicles.
Peace. That's the episode. Another one in the books.